Hello everyone, welcome to a World of Warships Blitz video. Today's video is the Tier 8 German destroyer, the Z23. So I've had a bit of a strange relationship with German destroyers, mainly because I've become used to destroyers, American destroyers and some Japanese destroyers with smoke, and not having smoke, well, especially a gunboat destroyer, not having smoke has been a bit of a struggle. I suppose I've had the Russian destroyers, but the Russian destroyers sort of have their own field of invisibility caused by the fact that they're not particularly threatening with their torpedoes, so they become a lower target, whereas the German destroyers are very much like the Japanese or any other destroyer in that they are a high priority target because they have very capable torpedoes. Anyway, here we are in the Bay of Storms, and well, we've sort of gone out in front to do a bit of scouting, which is what I tend to do, though it can get me into trouble. And we've got this Mahan. What I'm trying to do here is keep an eye on what I can do to, yeah, we want to get rid of this Mahan, obviously. We're doing a very good job with our guns. He's smoked up. We've fired off our sonar, which means that his smoke, he's sitting still in the smoke. So his smoke goes from a major advantage to a major disadvantage. 2 seconds left on the sonar. There's no torpedoes fired out as part of his death rattle, and we fire a brace of torpedoes at the Nagato, getting 3 out of 4 hits. So as long-range torpedo boats, the torpedoes do have a bit of a spread, so you do tend to miss one. They're not tight like the Japanese. So at even medium range, you'll find that the spread will grow quite a bit. This Nagato has his guns definitely facing the wrong direction, which means that he earns himself a bit of a torpedo spread as well. Now, it was only a bot, and I was very lucky that bot didn't do the normal bot thing of changing course in a sort of physics-defying way. Anyway, we are off to a fairly good start with the Z23. Now, I tend to be a bit over-aggressive in it, so I have a lot of games where, well, to be fair, I don't make it halfway, and I am learning the process for this ship. So what we're doing there is we're coming over to the other side of the map. Now, I did have a choice. I could have gone down and tried to cap out their base, but I seem to have made the decision, and once you've sort of made that decision, it's a little bit hard to undo. Their Graf Zephelin's gone, which means that they've got no carrier. They've got only 3 ships remaining, and which means that from a destroyer's perspective, it's sort of easy pickings really, because I could just use my torpedoes and harass them until they're all gone. So what have we got? We've got a Shaw's, we've got a Bismarck, and well, they're sort of travelling in the same direction, so in some respects they've got overlapping lines of travel, which means that, well, if I remember to fire the torpedoes, and I am having a bit of a problem with that, that if one of them changes course, the other one may very well collect the torpedoes. We've got the Bismarck changing course. He's obviously become fully aware of what's going on, but not in sufficient time to save the Shaw's, who gets heavily hammered. No, it's a Bismarck gets most heavily hammered. Now, they are in our base, and they have evened us up a bit. So possibly the safe thing to have done would have been to cap out their base, because I think I would have been well on the way by now. But as it is, we've obviously decided we're in for the fight now, and we have to stick it out. Now, that Shaw's is a very dangerous ship, because it is one of the few ships that's actually able to hit a destroyer at any great distance. What I'm trying to do here is just keep my movements unsteady, so that I get time. He doesn't take me out before my torpedoes have time to do that. And then with one ship I have, remaining in the game. 4 against 1. Well, it's basically just time to feast on the carcass, really. He's obviously coming in having a go at me, because I'm obviously the ship that he can most easily gain an extra kill with, but those go straight over the top and the game's done. So the Z23 is a very good little gunboat. It almost seems as good as a Russian destroyer, apart from the fact that when I dual with a Z23 and a Russian destroyer, the rapid reload really makes quite a big difference. Its torpedoes are good. It is very much capable of stealth torping. It doesn't have the smoke. It does have the sonar, so it is a very good little destroyer hunter. Overall, it's actually it's a good little ship if used well, and the next trick that I have to learn is how to use it well consistently, because I think the high-tier German destroyers have a well-earned reputation for being very effective ships. Anyway, that was a brief overview of the Z23. I now have it in my port, probably one of the final ships that I got, and it's a good little ship. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.